All my favorite Stone songs are like this. He's like singing like upholstered chairs, kind of singing like a hick. Dude, and cowboy.
Yeah. We're at Zia Records, and you might be thinking, why would you come to Las Vegas and go to a record shop? Well, the best reason to come to Las Vegas and go to a record shop is because you can convince yourself to spend more than you should knowing you're going to go to the casino later tonight and win it all back.
Yep.
Free records. That's
or if you lose all your money, you can, distract yourself with a different activity, browsing records and
yeah. Which is actually currently where I'm at in my journey, but we can win more. You just have to pull out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna head in. We'll catch you on the flip side with whatever records we purchase.
Like, in what world is this Hilary Duff album $75?
If you're a massive Hilary Duff collector, like you are, you gotta buy it.
I got this for $30 on eBay. 175, 180.
Wait, for real? You got that for $30?
Yep. It's probably fake.
It is hard not to get sucked into the records. I know we don't talk about records much on this channel, but both Mac and I are pretty big record collectors. Oh, Modest Mouse. I do actually still need the Moon in Antarctica.
I got this new at Barnes & Noble for like $12.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say 20 is not bad.
It was
Is
like on sale.
used separated from the rest or no?
So you gotta flip through everything because you might find this.
You might find that.
Fleetwood Mac. I do need rumors. There's too much. Yeah, by the way, I'll buy it. Blood Sugar Sex Magic though.
All right, what are we doing, Mac?
Okay, so Dylan's a big David Bowie fan. I'm a big Beatles fan. As much as I like David Bowie, I've never really gone headfirst into the discography.
And same for me with the Beatles.
So I'm gonna buy Dylan a Beatles album, and he's gonna buy me a David Bowie album, whichever one. And we usually buy each other records for like our birthdays and stuff, but now we're gonna be buying each other Bowie and Beatles albums. This is cool. I'm getting distracted.
And also, this guy's looking to complete his radio.
Oh yeah, I'm also looking for Hell to the Thief, but not the new live recordings one. I want the original studio album. And anything else that jumps out at me along the way.
Sweet.
Like this, $16 Led Zeppelin CD box set. Definitely don't need it, but could be fun.
Oh, there's Radiohead.
Benz.
Benz.
Rambos. Benz.
Hell of the Thief. There it is. 24 is not a bad price, actually.
Oh, wow. And this isn't even this live version. 42. No
I feel like
sense.
that's what records just tend to cost now when they come out. So this is like old school pricing. For a double discer, yeah, I'd expected it to be at 35.
60 for this is crazy.
That is nuts, especially because it's a bad pressing, which I bought.
I bought it too. But
And then I
for
traded
like
in
40.
my old versions, which I shouldn't have done. But I like it. It's still cool.
These are worse pressings? They don't
Yeah,
have like
the red discs are at least.
Is this a good pressing?
Oh yeah, no, this is fantastic. And I recommend getting okay, not okay.
Yeah, that's one. I do have that one. Well, that was easy.
That was way easy.
Yeah, I haven't seen this anywhere. Hard Day's Night. Hard Day's Night, UK version. Well, they don't have a lot of great selections, but they do have the album I was going to recommend you, which is this one, Revolver.
Really? They actually have that one.
Revolver. My second favorite Beatles album. We talked about this yesterday. They put out Help, Rubber Soul, and Revolver in a 12-month period. This is when the Beatles stopped touring, dedicated all their time to being in the studio only. They also started doing a little bit of drugs, and their music got really good. Yeah, I love this album. Hot take, I think it's better than Sgt. Pepper's. Maybe that's not a hot take, but I think it is better than Sgt. Pepper's track by track. Eleanor Rigby is a great second track. It's the Beatles vocals harmonizing and like, I don't know, a quartet. There's like a cello. There's no drums, no guitar, nothing else. It's an amazing song. Ringo's drumming on Tomorrow Never Knows. If you just listen to that song and just focus on Ringo's drumming, it's incredible. You would think it is like just a repeated sample, but it's not. It was the 60s. He actually just maintained that beat the whole song. It's just the beginning of like when the Beatles really took off and they started experimenting and getting really creative in the studio. It's kind of just like the beginning of their second half of the career.
Dude, that's epic.
And
Got me hyped.
I love it.
I've only heard a few songs from it, so that's what we're gonna do.
That's your pick.
All right.
That's your choice.
Bowie's just right over here, it looks like. Bowie. All right, $9.99. I'm gonna get you this.
Thanks.
China Girl. Space Oddity. Oh yeah, he did a song with Mick Jagger from Rolling Stones. This is also
yeah.
just a single though.
I think there's a rumor they hooked up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Obviously, Mac has listened to a couple of albums. I think you kind of commonly know that Station to Station is one of my all-time favorite albums, but I'm thinking about doing something different for you.
Okay.
We'll see what pops up. I was kind of hyping this one up last night.
Oh yeah.
I do
Young
love
Americans.
Well, and you being a Beatles fan, John Lennon did actually co-write some of the music on here. He also covers a Beatles song, Across the Universe, on here,
that's a great
which
song.
I do think the Beatles version is better. But Fame, John Lennon plays guitar on and co-wrote with him, which you probably know Fame. I'm going to avoid the picture disc version, which I didn't realize they had. I think it's pretty much common knowledge that a picture disc does lose a little of the fidelity. Well, I guess I'll give a quick little blurb on Young Americans.
Blurb it.
David Bowie hit it huge with Ziggy Stardust, right? And he could have easily just continued with that moniker, but he decided to change lanes completely into a soul album. And so this is very much like a totally different groovy vibe. It's like got that early 70s, just like make love R&B kind of vibe to it. And I absolutely love it. I think that his lane changing is one of the most impressive things about David Bowie. He was always on the forefront of new pop culture trends and trying out different things, and just continued to change even after this. This is the only soul album he released, so I'm a big fan of it. I think Young Americans, the title track, is obviously great, but one of my favorites on this is actually Right. I think Right, doing it in the right way, it's one of my favorite songs on here. So we're gonna do that. It's only 8 songs. It's not a huge album. A lot of his albums are kind of short in that time period, but we're gonna go with Young Americans. I will say, second choice, Scary Monsters.
Scary Monsters.
80s, 1980. Thoughts on Beach Boys' Pet Sounds?
Yeah, incredible. Great
Gotta
album.
listen to it in mono, not stereo.
Apparently this was the album. This came out, and Paul McCartney was like, "Oh, holy shit, we gotta step up our game," and then they made Sgt. Pepper's.
Damn.
What a year
For
music.
real. And also, we were talking about this last night in our hotel room. The output, like the Beatles were a band for like 7 or 8 years. Like, or at least producing
Putting
studio albums
music out for 7 years.
And they put out enough that we're talking about them 50 years later. Creedence Clearwater, 6 years they were a band.
Yeah.
Like, how does this... why? Like, today, it takes people 5 years to come out with a new album.
Album tour.
Radiohead's been 10
album
years.
tour.
Granted, they are staying together as a band, so...
Yeah, 20 shows every year. Boy Genius.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah,
Sister
Phoebe
Loves Boy
Bridgers.
Genius. There's too much.
Too much. All right, back in the car. Well,
That was quick.
we both bought each other a record. You guys saw what it was in there, but we'll quickly show them off. What'd you get for me?
I got Dylan this record right here, Revolver.
ultra fast gift exchange. Here's this one for you.
Wow, thanks, Dylan.
Wow, I never thought you'd ever buy me this.
I never thought I would own a David Bowie album.
Can you sign it? Yeah, dude. Can you sign this as Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr? Okay, so those are 2 albums.
2 albums.
That's all I bought. I just bought the 1 album for him, the 1 movie for me. But you bought a couple albums.
I bought Radiohead, Hell to the Thief, because I needed it. And I'm 1 album away.
And he's immediately playing it. Ooh.
This is actually
in Rainbows, but you were playing it.
That's
Dude,
sick.
I love this song.
Bought Lemonade for my wife, Beyonce, double album, 180 grams.
For your
Yellow.
wife, Beyonce?
Bought this Beyonce album for my wife.
Comma.
And me, I like it. No shame, this is a beautiful album.
That Lemonade was a good steal, I feel like. You got an exclusive
Steal.
edition, less than list price for it.
Yeah.
And actually, you got a good deal on Hell to the Thief, too. Records have just jumped up in price so much. You usually expect to see them for like 35, 40. 25 is not bad for a 2-discer gatefold. Yeah, not bad.
You just
at
gotta
all.
keep looking, you'll find a deal.
Never stop looking. Never stop hunting.
Never stop gambling.
Never stop gambling.
And if you have a problem, then you should stop.
For a few months.
And then get back at it.
Anyway, if you like this kind of video, though, and you do like the vlog style stuff, especially the trips, let me know so I can do more of them. Otherwise, make sure to subscribe and like to this channel. Follow me on Letterboxd and follow this guy on Letterboxd.
Don't follow me on Letterboxd. Unless
Anyway.
you care about the top. What's the only thing I've done? Oh, live Batman rankings. I've done that.
He has done that.
Batman Returns is the worst.
Spoiler alert instantly. Wow, that's kind of a hot take.
That is a
Batman
hot take.
Returns is
Yeah,
the
I got
worst.
Batman and Robin above Batman Returns. That's my hot take on the Batman
Whoa.
films. I don't like Batman Returns. I think it's creepy.
There's a lot of people that love Batman Returns.
Really?
I think there's a lot of people that would consider that the best of the original 4 Batman movies.
There's no way. Batman Returns?
I'm not saying that I think that. I haven't watched Batman Returns since I was like 12.
Batman Forever's better.
Why would you want to watch Batman Returning when you can just watch Batman Forever?
Exactly.
All right.
Batman!
Pinball.